Alright, we got the new project. Order myself the Boonedox Landing Gear. They don't have one specifically for my kayak, so I'm gonna have to customize this. I probably won't record the whole process as I still gotta do some measurements and stuff, but I will show you guys the ending video and walk through on how I did my setup. So look out for that. See you guys later. Alright, we got the install finish. I just put everything back on the kayak so I can test it out to see if I see any bulges or anything from the weight. But without the rods, this is about everything that's going to go on the kayak. So, Boonedox Landing Gear. So I decided to buy this only because the first day that I went out last week, it was pretty tough. You know, getting off the water, I had to lift my kayak on top of my Rail Blaza sea tug, and you know, me having previous back issues, I decided that I think it was time to get something different. So I went and bought this from Austin Kayak Fishing. If you guys haven't yet, check them out. I did use a 15% off promo code, so I picked this up for about $250 shipped to my door, and it came in 3 days, I believe. So with this Boonedox for the Pelican, as you know, it might be different with the 130, but for the 110, the setup is different since the kayak is a lot shorter than the 130, so you don't have that much room to work with. One of the things that I had to give up is the back side of my seat risers. I still got the front, but looks like ergonomically it'll still be good for my back, so I'll have to test it out this weekend when I go up. But for the landing gear, first thing I did actually was I installed some Scotty mounts. I mean, not Scotty mounts, but Scotty gear tracks to the sides here. I tried that, but then it looks like it was flexing too much due to the weight, even though there was nothing on the kayak. So I decided that I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to try to go through my rod holders. This side has 2 rod holders. That side only has 1, so that side over there was a little bit more difficult to install. But what I did was I took the rod holders out. I was able to wedge my hand in there. I mean, I got cuts and stuff from doing that. So if anybody's looking to do this install, just be careful. And just a reminder that there will be some modifications to make this work. One of the hardest part was adjusting the wheels, the brackets on both sides of the wheels, just to get it even. Yesterday when I did the install, I put some of the stiffener underneath here as well as the 5-inch backing plate, but I decided that I wanted to cut it differently, and they actually, Boonedox also actually gives you some of this, I forgot what it's called. I think it was like UMVU or something kind of plastic. So this is about, I would say about 1/2 inch thick. And I still got one complete side left. I only used one side to do both sides. So on this side here, I wedged my hand through, and with the white plate and the 5-inch metal backing plate, and then I was able to get my hands through and get the screws tying down into the backing plate. And then on this side over here, I'm gonna walk to the other side. On this side over here, as you can see here, they're not lined up exactly like the other side, only because for this side here, it has like a little dip, and this was where this cable was getting hooked onto for the paddle holder. So I couldn't do the same as I did the other side, so I was able to bolt it on to the side here, right at the corner where it starts to turn. And then on this side here, I was able to just go flat. So with the backing plate and the stiffener, seems like it's gonna do pretty good. I'm gonna have to test it out this weekend, and also on hot sunny days when the plastic starts to get hot, it might start to warp a little bit more, but I'll have to figure that out. One of the biggest issue on this side over here, since I only have one rod holder, was trying to get this farthest hole, right? So that was one of the hardest parts. One of the things I like about the Boonedox is this crossbar here. It has a gear track, even on these brackets here, and you can attach all your attachments just like mine. I have the Yak Attack Panfish Pro camera mount installed right now. Total time install with having to customize was probably about 5-6 hours. Today when I had to take everything back apart to put more of the stiffener in, it was a lot easier since I already drilled the holes and whatnot. But biggest task was just trying to get my hands out of the rod holders after I was done. I didn't use the original holes since that was all what is that word? I can't remember what that word was, those fasteners was called. But I moved this rod holder out just a little bit, and then I had to re-drill holes. I put some washers too. Doesn't look good, but it works. And I still got 2 rod holders down here, so that's a good thing. Another thing I did today was I cut this crossbar. I had to cut maybe 2 to 3 inches off on one side, so I was able to stick my wheel all the way in so I can hook this onto here. And the purpose of this cord, if nobody knows, is once you're out in the water and your landing gear is in this position, if you stick this in and you're trying to pull it out, your wheels are not gonna come all the way out. So that's what I did. Put some Velcro there, so in case this comes off, it doesn't, I don't lose it. So that is just about everything about the install. I mean, if anybody is gonna do this on their kayak, specifically for the Catch 110 Hydryve 2, just let me know if you have any questions. I believe everything looks pretty straight, but I could be wrong. Might be a little bit off, but I wheeled it back and forth and it seems like everything's working fine, so I'm not too worried about that. And once again, if you guys have any questions about this install, just hit me up, send me a message, and I will be happy to answer you guys.